Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Torrente. Actually spawning on the left is Xufe, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce this name. With Afrika Corps. Teaming up with him is Blue Skidrow with Wehrmacht, straight away locking into Breakthrough. On the right hand side we have VonManteuffel with Brits immediately going for air and sea. And Heartless Jager with US forces. Starting out with a 4x4 into an engineer. That's supposed to restrict to the building. I believe both of these are arranged teams in terms of rankings. That didn't work. Blue Skidrow rank 3, Xufe 8, VonManteuffel 60, and Heartless Jager 21. And we're seeing a lot more of these guys playing as Axis. Seems like they've maybe switched over to Allies a bit more recently, still grinding up their ranks. They're still both top 10 with Axis. Four by four chipping away, but also losing health. I feel like I haven't been seeing that many 4x4s as of late, especially outside of the immediate bet one. I'm getting a taste of one here. Sappers charging in on the greens. Doesn't look like they're upgrading the flamer yet. Squad trying to flank around a bit. Now getting chased off by the 250. Quite a lot of side armor shots. Remember, the 250 got frontal armor buffed, but didn't get side armor buffed in the last patch, so still can take a decent chunk of damage. And the 4x4 is going in for the kill here. On the side, jumps out so he doesn't lose too many models. Looking for the counter kill, but the Pigrins forced to retreat. Maybe if he got some rear armor shots on it with the Pigrins, he could have passed it off.
Infantry have orders to salvage all
First
they can
blood.
from vehicles. Leave nothing to the enemy.
To the allies, but yeah, as I was saying, like trying to come at it from multiple angles so they can't have the frontal armor facing up against all sources of damage. Can work out quite nicely against the 250. Okay, doing some deep capping out the back there, Blue Skidrow.
Territory sector lost.
Going for, you know, relatively early mortar, but there are a lot of buildings on this map. Okay, relatively early tick up here for Xufe.
250 half-track has arrived.
Going for an assault gren. Definitely the 250 and assault greens have been quite a lot more popular again this patch. And getting this smoke grenade again in the early stages, I think it's definitely helped them out. Gained a lot of popularity. Two squads there getting very low. Vickers in the middle. Did a burst, knew that a more is nearby, so decided to shift it immediately after that burst, expecting the barrage. Okay, deploys the assault greens and manages to knock out the 4x4 with that counterattack. They're pretty hard to outrun those assault greens when they've got that speed buff running. Grenade assaults his way in there. I don't think that was free, right? I think the buff had worn off. I'm not entirely sure though. Maybe it was free. Could have like jumped in, jumped out again to refresh it. Maybe he's going to do that right now. So if you've got quite a lot of manpower, I wonder if he's going to try tech up here. Maybe go for like a fast 8 route or something like that. Oh, squad's in a bit of trouble here. Trying to get away though.
A munitions point is being taken from us.
You got to deploy them when they're in combat. what we're seeing there didn't happen.
Panzerjäger, anti-vehicle
No
infantry
buff.
available.
Loads back in. And we can deploy it now. Or machine gun
Gas for the munitions point.
retreating here for blue Skidrow.
Enemy forces
Seems like maybe
have
they're
taken
just
our
going to
territory.
concentrate a bit more on this side.
We have vehicles
They've got control of
available
that
in reserve.
central fuel, which is pretty big buff to them right now. And they still haven't lost control of this VP, so Axis in a good position right now. He's gone for another assault green call-in this time
Territory
round.
sector out of contact.
Means no AT.
We have new
No
units available from our light
Panzer
support
Jaegers. He's
company.
got a squad of Panzer Jaegers back here though, naturally. Back the other way. Oh, he's gone for weapon support center as well, so we're not going to be seeing a
Territory is now
Greyhound.
in enemy hands.
I'm going to be seeing a Stuart though from VonManteuffel. And here we go, double assault deployment. The squad looking to flank around the machine gun. Get one of these free grenade assaults off on it. It's trying to retreat. It's out of there in time, then claims the building.
For the victory point.
Puts the P-Greens in now. Xufe making pretty good use of these 250s right now. I think this is kind of like maybe how the developers kind of envisioned DAC would play.
Neutralized by the enemy.
These kind of light vehicle shenanigans in the early stages. Maybe they've finally achieved those goals with these
Victory point.
buffs that these squads get coming out of them. Oh! Section goes down to the flamers, double flamers, pretty nasty. There's some load. Rifleman's got to survive, it looks like. Stuart's coming in looking for a bit of revenge. It's a nice hit on the machine gun, actually. He's trying to soft retreat into the building. This is risky. Panzer Jaegers roll up. Stuart not chasing around the corner. I think, is that the... Just trying to figure out what gave it the armor debuff there.
Territory sector has been claimed
Took
by the
a
enemy.
Faust, I'm guessing, or maybe hit a mine, I'm not sure. Either way, Stuart got very low there. Comes through for another assault deployment. Oh, that was a smoke, did he? Was that a fake out? A grenade fake out through the smoke? Maybe the grenades were still cooling down. It does give you free grenades, but they do still have a cooldown. Meanwhile, on the other side, the scout's been capping up, getting a lot of ground for the allies on the other side of the map. Skidrow's picked up a pack. Sprinting in here with the MP40s. It's behind the machine gun. Looks like this rifle squad in the centre's been forgotten about. This is not good for Heartless Jager. MP40s turn around to finish it off. Ooh, that's a pretty big mistake. Left there for ages. 50. Looking to do some capping maybe on the edge. Stuart's coming back in. There's a pack to contend with now as well, though. Gonna make life easy. Driving in, trying to maybe get in a position where we'll nullify that tank trap cover. Commando support section coming in from the side here, though. He's got the commander on that. Yeah, it's a very good option for team games. You know, the vision from it is very, very strong on the Stuart.
Command points are available for use.
If you can keep it alive till the late game, it's a big asset.
No matter the cost.
Especially once the artillery starts to fly. Oh, wow. He goes for a Greyhound. He went for all of these tech buildings. That is unusual. I was not expecting a Greyhound, and makes me wonder why he built the weapon support center in the first place. Is it a misclick? I'm not sure. Maybe he wanted the machine gun. But if you kept... Yeah, I'm not sure. Deploy a machine gun from the 4x4, right? That's one of his abilities. It died before it hit that stage of it, though. These Salt Greens are giving the rifleman a run around. See if the Greyhound can reverse this situation. Looks like it's going straight in, going after these 250s, but takes a snare immediately. Jaegers coming out from base, maybe recognizes that he forced them to retreat and he's going in for the kill while this is happening. Smoke already on these. Does he have the combat half-tracks upgrade? Yeah, he does, so he's got the extra health and armor on them. That's why they're so durable right here. Maybe going to settle for a kill on this P-Green. MG upgrades pops. Shooting at the wrong squad right here, and the Panzerjägers are rolling up. Oh, Skidrow's losing a lot, but I'll stay with the action here. P-Greens get away. Bit of a miss micro there. Looks like he jumps back on the pack. But Stuart's healthy enough, it's going to survive. Did he steal anything? No. Everything remains in Blue Skidrow's possession. As part of the double decruise. Okay, we got the mid tent up now. And has got the forward retreat on it as well. Fair enough.
Heavy armor research complete.
Stück for Blue Skidrow. Xufe already got emergency repair kits and armored reserves. He's going for like a real fast tick-up strategy. He's going to go for the Tiger immediately. Pretty close on the victory points at this stage as well. They flare up from this mortar. Oh, commando support section doing some reinforce on the commandos. I think it's a pretty good map for the commandos. There's so much light cover they can sneak around on. Any blind corners they can take advantage of with the high DPS as well. The MG goes down. Smokes it. Gonna try to steal it maybe. Oh, Stuart goes down. Stug gets a roll on against it. Knocks it out. There's one downside. I'm going for the commander. Don't have that smoke to bail you out of tricky situations. Looking quite good for the Axis right now. And Jaegers jumping in and out of the building a bit. The building's getting quite low here. Probably not low enough, fast enough. The Greyhound to take it out. Jumps into the 250. And it looks like the scout's going to try recover this machine gun. He's rolling in here with the half-tracks. Greyhound shooting at the wrong one. The Stug's coming across as well. Misses his first shot. Greyhound's in major trouble. Grenade assault onto the other machine gun. It survives though. Bad scatter on the grenades, but I don't think the Greyhound's going to survive this. Ouch. The Greyhound had a bad go of things, came in quite late, didn't manage to kill much, and then gets chased down and killed. So this is looking rough right now for Heartless Jager. He's locked into advanced infantry, he's got bars. Start, getting some AT guns going. Okay, tanks in the field. Cache. It's building caches. Boosting up the munitions.
Victory
We'll have
point
the AT loiter later on for Xufe. And Xufe not hanging around for the Tiger, still ages away in terms of fuel. Goes for a P4 column with another assault grenade here. They come flooding forwards. They've got double machine guns, but they're stacked on top of each other here. Double grenade assaults. Big damage. But then the double suppression kicks in. Launching a few smokes around here. Bit of attack groundwork from the P4. AT gun struggling. Back the other ways. Maybe some rocks in the way. She's repositioned back a bit. Crusader coming in from the side. Did it just look like that Crusader shot 2 shots in a row? Did I see that right? Maybe the AT gun got it for an extra shot. Oh boy, but the Crusader's in big trouble. He's got 2 squads nearby. Maybe he can come in for double snares, but he's not coming across with these squads. What is he doing? Oh, the mine though. Guess the counter kill. Wow, okay. Well, that salvages it, but I wonder if he got up there with the double snares, if maybe he could have done something. They're only vet 1, they don't have the extra damage on the snares. Probably wouldn't have been the kill on the Stug, but maybe just the threat of it would have forced him away, I'm not sure. We have a cache up for the allies as well, of course. Get those cheap caches.
Proximity alarm near our fuel point.
In the British battle group. Makes them rather appealing, even in 2s. And now it's going to be a walking Stuka for Xufe. And that thing has been a bit of a menace this patch. Extremely strong, the walking Stuka. We'll see how it goes this game. I think it's a pretty good map for the walking Stuka as well. Oftentimes there's a lot of concentrated fighting through the middle. Quite easy to just nail stuff even with blind barrages. Still making use of these 250s for, you know, deployments of squads. Almost 20 minutes into the game now. Okay, he's got a sweeper up, spots a mine. AT gun's there. It's nice to back away. Grenade assaults the mine. I suppose it's free, right? Cost munitions, I don't think I'd be doing that, but it's free, so clears it off nicely. And in this game, grenades are not guaranteed to kill a mine, unlike they are in Code 2. I think they've only got 25 penetration, whereas mines have 35 armor. Worth mentioning. Oh boy. Oh, big satchel. MG goes down, walking Stuka. Onto the retreat point. Doesn't hit too much there though. Zero kills. Yep. Well. Don't know how much we can trust that kill counter. Okay, deploys double assault grenades. Maybe they can charge on the AT gun, get some revenge kills happening. Flanking around these machine guns. This one though, sitting up again. Smoke out. Nullifies it, and looks like Heartless Jager is going to get out of there. Try to extract without losing too much here.
You have problems, we have answers. Laying mines here. Rounds incoming! That was close! Too close!
Could maybe knock out this cache though, with small arms damage. Those are coming across. They're chewing through it fast with those assault greens. Nice little kill there. There are more caches up, but they are on fuel, not on munitions. Speaking of munitions, Xufe does have a lot, so AT loiters will be coming in, I imagine.
Proximity alarm near our fuel point.
very shortly as well. Command points are pretty good.
Enemy
Oh.
forces have claimed our sector.
Hang on. Walking Stuka died back here? Did I miss that?
Munitions point. We have vehicles available in reserve.
I apologize. I was like, oh, where's the Walking Stuka? Should be barraging again soon here. I was like, hang on. It's dead. All the way back here.
Panzer IV is ready for
Hit a
orders.
mine or something? That's...
We're losing
Alright, I apologize for missing that. Another P4 call-in. He's going to have so many assault greens. Don't think I've ever seen anything like this
Victory
before.
point under enemy control.
This really does start to drain your manpower when you're playing as Afrika Korps, but he's getting a bit of salvage going on here. It helps things out a bit.
Luftwaffe forces are available to harass the target area.
Kill off this building here.
Territory lost.
Crusader. Getting an AT gun himself now. But here we go. A big mechanized move from Xufe coming across on this side. Gotta make sure he has a few mines down. Even though Xufe has been pretty good about bringing sweepers along for a lot of these attacks as well. Preemptive smoke. Grenades from the smoke. The MG a little bit late starting up its retreat. Gonna go down. Double ATs. And a Sherman hitting the field at just the right time. But here comes the AT loiter. Double ATs. Nearly knocking out the P4. There it goes.
Unit has been slain.
P4's chasing in for the Sherman kill here. Oh, but it misses. So does the planes. You almost never see the planes miss. That was strange. AT gun's still hanging in there as well. The P4 trying to extract itself, but it's about to run into the Crusader back here and a snaring squad perhaps. He's trying to find another path around. He's got the frontal armor facing the right direction for this, but might not matter. There's another Crusader on the field. Ooh, we try and smoke there, maybe a little bit too late. Not sure. Maybe that was a mortar smoke. Either way, that's heartbreaking for Xufe. Wow, I can't believe that Sherman survived. A couple of very fortunate bounces, and that AT loader, I'm pretty sure, just didn't hit the Sherman at all, right? That was crazy. I don't know if I've ever seen that Axis loiter miss. Just activate breakthrough, going for some capping, but not going to work against double Crusaders waiting around the corner there. Do have enough munitions for a Brit AT loiter as well. He's gone for infantry training now. Oh, hits fit 3 on the 250. 25 minutes into the game, pretty much, and he's been using these in combat constantly. Shows you how hard it can be to vet stuff up in this game. Not many 250s survive that long in combat. Do have a P4 out for blue Skidrow as well. Backed up by the AT gun. Axis have fallen behind on the victory points as of late. Maybe after that last attack from Xufe backfired. Using 250 for healing as well. Remember, it does have in-hold healing once it hits Vet 1, so even if you don't have the activatable healing ability as an option, cycling squads in and out of it can act as a stopgap. sort of like the half tracks back in COH3. Grenade mine games there, tries to throw them on this exit. Jumps out of this side.
Territory is now in enemy hands.
Paying attention, old VonManteuffel. Got 2 Shermans and looks like they're 76mm upgunned as well.
Proximity alarm near our victory point.
So yeah, that's pretty powerful.
Victory point lost.
This is a situation where you kind of need the Tiger, but he's gonna go for Panzer IIIs instead.
Enemy forces have claimed our sector.
Doesn't have the pin boosts yet either. Does have the pin boost from the battle group, however. I think if you are playing Panzer IIIs, this, you know, it's definitely the battle group to do it in. Armored support really helps them out. But I still think they're going to have a hard time against these 76mm Shermans, especially if he buffs them up with the improvised armor upgrade. And now that they've got the machine gun buffs in the previous patch, I found these 76mm Shermans to should be rather menacing against infantry as well. Skidrow's pack getting decrewed over here. Commandos tearing through the team weapons. They're not taking very much damage at all there, are they? Oh boy, P3's in trouble. Double AT guns roll up. Drops the loiter. Comes in for maybe a block with the 250. P3 chasing. Taking some big AT gun shots though from the side. Oh, and goes down. Does end up killing off a Sherman. Didn't have to lose this though. I think if he just continued driving around this way with the P3 instead of trying to back away, he's right on the edge of the range of the AT guns. He would have been fine with that. And that would have been a fine trade, you know, 1 P3 for 1 Sherman. But 2 P3s for 1, and he spent all the munitions on the loader as well. Not very good there for Xufe. Probably going to have to invest in his own AT gun. Luckily he's got like 600 manpower right now, so there's a few wrecks on the side that he can salvage too. Should be able to bounce back from this pretty effectively. Speaking of Tigers, Blue Skidrow's got his one. Chuck these away now. Ooh, was that friendly fire? I saw the Tigers shoot right where the Stormtroopers were, and they died. Alright, Crusaders. Are you sure you want to be doing this? Nope. Dead. What about the next one? They've been pinning the Tiger reasonably well, so he decides to back off, drops the AT loiter. Even a slow vehicle like the Tiger barely takes any damage from it. Gotta make sure he keeps driving after he exits the circle for a little bit, just in case he takes one more pass of rockets! That was close. That was close. Gotta make sure you keep driving after you leave the circle. Might take one more. Oh wow, you don't see this too often. Centaur. Why has he done this? Looks like he's had it for a while though, it's already Vet 1. Oh, trying to salvage in a bad spot. And that's maybe a bit of a reminder to Heartless Jager to actually kill off some of these wrecks now. Oh, Crusader looks like I got a green kill.
Our forces are down to 200.
See, the Allies have much larger army sizes. These losses are really stacking up for the Axis over these past few fights. And it seems like not having healing really slowing down Xufe's progress. Building an 88. Okay. If he still had the walking Stuka, he'd be able to blast through the AT guns and he'd be doing just fine, but losing that walking Stuka is just so painful. Tiger doing okay on the other side, forcing stuff back. Gotta make sure he doesn't get flanked though by those Crusaders. Slow and steady. More flares, very handy. Axis getting dangerously low on VPs though, they gotta get something going and they're kind of split right now. Using the flames. Uses it pretty effectively though, VonManteuffel. Didn't take almost any damage on the AT gun. Double AT's coming across to the middle now. A machine gun watching over the VP. Everything's healthy, everything's ready to rumble. He's got the 88. But he doesn't have the indirect fire. Pretty close to a walking Stuka now though, honestly. Oh, can't salvage that wreck anymore. Do have a Hellcat now as well though. So the Axis coming in for a bit of a 2-on-1 in the middle. The troops are now rotating. Tiger having some trouble. And the AT Loiter just brought in by VonManteuffel. It just like slows the Axis down. That's all they really need to do here. He's already got enough munitions for another one. Doesn't have to be that economical with those. 88's up here. These squads trying to flank, but they're hitting some mines, getting shut down hard. Manos could go down though. Yep. 88 blasting away at the planes. It's not that good at AA, and he hasn't put it in AA mode, so it's rotating really slowly. There he goes, puts in AA mode now. Rotates way faster. Still, like, not that good at tracking though. If it's like this close, when they fly over the top, it loses them again. I want it to be like a little bit further back, maybe about here. I don't think it's worth like towing it somewhere else. Drops the rapid barrage on this. Is it? Oh no! It's not the rapid barrage. Naval bombardment, but the 88 gets out of there alive. Might not have if he upgraded it to a med truck. Remember, the med truck has lower health. Crusaders rolling by, maybe looking for the P4 kill. Do you have enough? Oh, Tiger's up here. Drops the AT Loiter right on top of these US tanks. They're rolling on through though, going after the Tiger. They all get sprayed, but none of them die from it immediately. P4's coming across as well. Big tank losses here for Heartless Jager. Determined to get this Tiger kill, but he just doesn't quite get the job done. And the AT Loiter comes for one more pass. And your tanks are that clumped up, they just all end up taking damage from these Loiters. And here come the Brit tanks, they're looking to finish the job here. P4's in trouble. Dead, those Crusaders running hot on their penetrations. I think they've got the up gun, looks like they do. They're going in for more, the Tiger's in trouble. Tiger dead. Well, what about the P4? 2-on-1 here. But at this range, doesn't have much of a chance of bouncing. Oh, and that thing survives. 9 HP. 9 HP. Brought in the renter blob here for good measure. 88 coming across. Let's tow it out of here. Double AT's there for the P3. Okay, that's a big hit from the incendiary this time round. Double decrew. Should maybe be using the 88 to kill off these AT guns now they've been decrewed here. Let's put this back on prioritized vehicles. just missed that shot there. That's a sad one for the Axis. Try and tow this away here. Oh, what was that? Got decrewed mid-tow and it just dies. Oh, that is an absolute tragedy for Xufe. Wow.
75 points remaining.
I don't think I'd ever seen that before. I was wondering what was going to happen. You know, I was at 2 miles about to get decrewed and it just vanishes, goes up in smoke. Oh man, that is really sad. Army sizes, the Allies are still, you know, maybe about 30 pop ahead, so they've got a comfortable lead. If he came across here, did some salvaging and stuff though, Xufe could definitely build his army back up again. Turbo repairing his 250, that's the first thing he wants. He's doing some healing while all this is happening as well. Goes out, contests the VP. Not training yet, but machine gun. I'll do something about that. Blue Skidrow doesn't have much left anymore. So many losses. Just getting harassed by these Crusaders. They're just so fast as well. So all this count as road through here? Seems like they're moving real quick. Back here, looking for some unconventional angles. Oh, maybe he's going to try go for like a toe steal or something.
We're losing grasp of a munitions point.
Oh boy. Okay, the smoke's saving it though. Here we go, Allies getting a roll on with their tanks. P3 stands no chance. They just speed through danger, knocking everything out here for Xufe. And there's not much he can do about this. Gonna throw in the towel. The GGs are being called. Time to hit pause, I suppose, so that we can talk about the game without looking at the in-game stats screen. All these caches, by the way, they put up even more caches, the Allies, when they were ahead. But yeah, there are a couple moves, like, yeah, I really wonder what happened to that walking Stuka, how that died, because after that died, never rebuilt it, and those double AT guns of Heartless Jager were just torturing his tanks. Resulted in a whole bunch of kills, especially when Heartless Jager made that double Sherman dive over here. The AT guns were just lighting up Xufe's P3s. Made a lot of difference. The walking Stuka could have been huge this game. But then, you know, overall, some big combinations of the double allied tanks. Salvaging the situation over here. Polishing off the Tiger after Heartless Jager's tanks couldn't quite get the job done. Maybe Blue Skidrow missing a few mines down this side. I don't know how much sweeping was happening from VonManteuffel. Doesn't look like he had sweepers on either of these. So maybe that could have helped a bit. But he was using the double flamers like a lot in combat. Feels like oftentimes when you go for flamers, you know, you're less inclined to be spending time out in the back lines mining up with your engineers. Does have that trade-off. But yeah, tragedy about the 88. I don't know how much it would have mattered, but still sad to see. Good salvaging, and as I said, it might have been worthwhile just like ferrying a squad across here to try and salvage the Tiger and all these tanks as well. That's a lot of resources. Good over here. Maybe we can change modes. 30% manpower, 25% fuel. So you could imagine how much, you know, you're getting like a whole tank's worth or more because of the Tiger's cost. If he came across here and salvaged, there's so much across here to salvage. You know, it's almost like 2 tanks worth by the time you salvage a Tiger and 3 mediums. Like that makes a big difference. You know, you guys know me, I'm a salvage addict. But yeah, you got to look for those opportunities because, you know, as Afrika Korps especially, your manpower in the late game can often be a bit of a headache, but salvaging through this battle group, through the recovery vehicle can make a big difference. Anything else to mention here? But yeah, it was just a refreshing style, seeing Xufe like making use of those half tracks, mass assault greens. Even, you know, 20 minutes into the game, just doing crazy drop off. So I imagine that is really taxing on your micro to get that going correctly. And it was working pretty well. But yeah, the medium tank plays of Xufe not up to snuff. Maybe lacking some smoke activations here and there. Awareness of where AT guns were. Unfortunate. Blue Skidrow felt like he was really struggling against the commandos, maybe. Constantly getting his team weapons decrewed and stuff like that. They are, as I said, I think quite good on this map, sneaking around. All that cover and camouflage, so they can really do some damage. But yeah, the Axis never really got to like set up their camp. Let the Tiger do the heavy lifting too much. Allies staying nimble with their mass medium style. Getting the job done eventually. GG. Should we pause? Get to the end so we can see the stats.
By the enemy. We have received the Stück D.
Trying to run it out, but he's got 1,000 manpower.
Hey, proximity alarm near our victory.
The men are retreating.
Yep. There it is.
So must we.
Anything to observe here? Blue Skidrow, pretty high infantry loss for Wehrmacht. It's usually the kind of numbers we see if somebody's gone for a bunch of renter blobs as US forces, but that's not the case here. He's playing as Wehrmacht. Vehicles lost 13. Yeah, he had a lot of half tracks, but a lot of mediums lost as well. All right, well, yeah, there we go. Wrap on that, guys. If you like a good game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.